You know, I really hate the fact that there's people out there who think that this kind of behavior is okay. I really just can't stand that somebody would actually go and do this to one of their best friends at their own wedding. Now think about it. If you were chosen as a best man to do the best man speech at his wedding, you know what that means to you? That means he trusts you enough, probably with his life. He probably trusts you that much to bring you into his life at his wedding. And he wants you to come through with, a decent and appropriate speech that's heartfelt and, that's good for the wedding. And the speech that we're about to listen to falls under neither of those categories. So basically, the video we're going to be watching today is probably the worst best man speech I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's going to get really bad. Like, I just made me so mad how funny he tried to be and just all the stupid jokes he makes. Like, his jokes weren't even funny. They were just straight up dumb, and like nobody laughed at them. They were just really inappropriate for the wedding, and you could tell like by the end the bride was actually getting really, really upset. So this guy just digs himself in a huge hole, and where they actually have to come and take the mic from him later on. Like, they physically come up and just take it from him. So it's going to get to that point. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we're working with here.
Nice and slow. You're not drinking this, right?
All right, hold on. Sorry to stop the video so early. What was that noise? Did he have a stroke or something? Can we get an instant replay on that?
Keep up with me. Camera guys. They can't move. Because it's not on a tripod or anything. Okay, so I'm just going to move around here. Is that cool? Honestly, don't even know how you're going to respond after listening to like 3 eloquent speeches. But I'll do my best. When Dan asked me to make this speech, I was a bit nervous because I was kind of low on inspiration. So, I don't know why you're laughing. Pretty serious.
Okay, I already hate this guy. He's like making the cameraman go around and stuff. Do you see? He was like, okay, come over here to the left. It does not on a tripod. He walks to the left. Cameraman follows him. Then he just goes back exactly where he was. Like, well, who do you think you are? What are you doing? And then he made a joke, and he's like, well, I don't know why you're laughing. This is serious. Nobody was laughing, man. Nobody was laughing at your joke. Just continue. Just let's just see what you got.
What's it like to be married? Hopefully that love will come through, and they'll tell me about it, and I'll be able to get some inspiration. I'm a man of few words, so I'll try to keep this as brief as possible. Oh, I will project as best I can, believe me. So when I talked to my married friends about marriage, they really threw me some tidbits, some nuggets of wisdom, and I took that in, I internalized it.
All right, hold on a second, man. What's funny about internalizing? That was literally the stupidest joke you've ever made. That was not funny whatsoever. Nobody is laughing. He's trying to chuckle at his own jokes to get other people to laugh. You know when you're with your friends and one person starts laughing, it's kind of like contagious, and then everybody else starts laughing and stuff like that? Well, he's trying to do that, but it's not funny. It's not working. Nobody is laughing at his jokes. He's not even funny whatsoever. He's just awkward. Like, he just has a weird, awkward stage presence. I've seen some pretty bad best man speeches, but this one's just like the cringiest one I've ever seen. I really hate how hard he's trying. And the worst part is, like, this isn't even as bad as it gets. He's about to start making those super inappropriate wedding jokes, and everybody's just going to get really upset with him. So let's just go ahead and keep watching this video.
I wrote it down in the format of a testimonial for an infomercial. An infomercial on marriage. I'd like to share that with you now. Kevin from Pennsylvania writes, I used to cry when I masturbate.
All right, man, hold on. You just crossed the line. You just messed up. Now, if you guys don't know what he's doing, basically he's like reading some script he made up. It's about like a testimonial about marriage. Like, apparently he asked his friends what marriage is like, and he's taking their testimonials and reading them. Obviously, he wrote them. He wrote these jokes himself, apparently, as you can tell. But these aren't even funny. Like, he just crossed the line, like right off the bat. Like, why would you even say that at a wedding? Why would you even make that joke? Like, that's literally so stupid of you to do. And like, you can see the groom and the bride are just going to get so mad at him. They're going to try to play it off kind of like they're smiling, laughing at his jokes a little bit, but nobody's going to laugh. Like, the best part about this is like when he stops, when he pauses to get the punchline so everybody can laugh, like nobody laughs. It's just dead silence.
Guys, Focus. But now I have sex with my wife. Thanks, marriage.
Notice how nobody is laughing. Like, there's people talking out in the crowd, like sitting at their tables just talking, but nobody's actually laughing at it except him. He's the only one laughing at his own jokes. Like I said, like, this is the only thing that's going to happen. The only person that laughs at his jokes is him. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody even chuckles at it. Like, people are talking about it, but nobody actually laughs. Like, he's actually about to take more L's than the 2008 Detroit Lions. Like, it's only going to get downhill from here. He's going to make more inappropriate jokes to try to save it, but he's just going to dig himself in a huge hole, man. So let's just go ahead and keep watching this.
It goes on. Julie from New Jersey writes, now that we're married, I don't have to swallow anymore. Thanks, marriage.
Again, notice how nobody's laughing. How mad would you be if at your wedding your best man went and pulled some dumb stuff like this, made you look like a D-bag in front of your wife? You know what I'm saying? Like, how mad would she be at you? You're probably not getting any that night. That's all I'm saying is, like, you pick the best man, that's on you. Like, the best man, honestly, is kind of your responsibility as well. So I guess we do kind of got to blame the groom in the situation. Not really too much, but we definitely have to blame this guy. His jokes are just not on point whatsoever. What would take you over to go and disrespect your boy like that at his own wedding, dude? I would be so upset. I don't know about you guys, but if somebody actually embarrassed me at my wedding like that, like, think about it. There's family, there's probably kids there too. You think about it, there's probably kids of your family there. They're hearing all these stupid jokes and they're gonna ask like what all this stuff means. Like, you're literally so ignorant that I can't even handle this, man. Let's just we gotta just finish this up, you know.
Mike from New Jersey writes, no, she certainly doesn't swallow anymore. But once a month, she lets me put it in her pooper. And, thanks, marriage. And,
Okay, somebody's got to stop this guy. That's it. That was the last straw. Why would you ever say something like that? That was literally so ignorant and so stupid. There was nothing behind that joke to make it funny. And again, nobody's laughing. Just take notice of that. Just sit down and take that L, man. Nobody's laughing at your jokes. He was probably sitting in his room like a month or two before the wedding, just kind of writing down the speech like, oh, this is going to be the greatest best man speech ever. And he's got like all these funny jokes written down. He thinks he's going to be the star of the night. He thinks he's going to be a bigger deal than the actual wedding because of his speech, and he thinks he's so slick right now, and I just hate him, man. This guy is just slime.
And so, I think what we can, Robin, focus. I'm right here. I'm right here. Focus, guys. And so I think what we can learn from this, guys, I'm giving a speech here.
Alright, fam, I'm going to have to cut you off right there. That's actually the worst thing you could have done in this situation at this point. Not only are you giving the worst best man speech that anybody's ever heard in the entire world, but also you're telling the bride and groom to focus and try to get everybody's attention back on you. Like, nobody's listening to you anymore, man. They have all tuned out. They're all just talking about your horrible speech, and you've lost everybody. So he's going to try to clean it up. Like, he's going to try to be slick and clean up this mess he's made, but it's actually the most pathetic attempt I've ever seen at cleaning up a huge mess like this. So probably the best thing this guy should have done in this situation in order to save some face is to just laugh with them and take that L. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever done something embarrassing, and if you try to play it off like you didn't do it, then people make fun of you for it because like you actually did. And if you laugh with them like you did do it, like you admit to it, then it doesn't hurt as bad. So what he should have done is laughed with them, laughing at him. Like, he should have known, or that he should have made it clear that he knows that his best man speech is horrible, but he's still got it in his mind like, this is the most savage best man speech ever. Like, I'm a BA, man. I'm sweet. So I just can't believe this pathetic attempt. Let's see what he's actually got for this.
And so I think what we can learn from all this is that sometimes, marriage is about compromise. No, seriously. Marriage is about compromise. Just like any relationship, friendship, or whatever. But in marriage, when you compromise, you have to know when to spread your butt cheeks. You just have to know, like, well, you know what? I didn't let him do this, but I'll bend over and take it in the kisser. And that's important. That's important. But also, you know, I think what we can all learn from this is that two people come together, they find each other. And in this mixed up, crazy, cynical world that we live in, you two are so truly blessed to have found each other. Like, really. Because there are some people who will never, ever find what you have. And those people will be doomed to forever cry while masturbating. Like I did this morning.
I actually can't take this guy. If I saw him in real life, I would punch him in the face for how ignorant he's being. Like, he is not funny whatsoever. He was trying to make it heartfelt, like trying to say that they're truly blessed to have found each other, because not a lot of people are going to find that. That's really lucky, you know, really unique that you guys have this certain relationship. And then he throws that last joke in at the end and just ruins it all. And again, no laughter. Like, people are just, there's a lot of commotion at this point. I don't know if you kind of noticed, but like the crowd's starting to get louder. Like, people are going to start acting on this and trying to get him out of, you know, off the stage. And that's what you're going to see next, is people actually coming up. He's going to try to read a poem. They're going to take that away from him. Then somebody's going to actually go and take the microphone away from him.
And now I'd like to share with you a poem. And this is written by, it's actually performed by Neil Patrick Harris. And when I first, hey, how are you? Well, I mean, I think it's pretty good. I guess what I'm trying to say is, congratulations. Cheers.
What a nice hand, ladies and gentlemen, all for lovely champagne.
And that's pretty much it, man. That's the end of the video. As you can see, everybody hates him now. Like, everybody in that entire reception completely hates this dude now. I'm not really sure what that Neil Patrick Harris poem was. Like, I've never even heard about it. I don't really watch a lot of his shows. So if anybody knows about that poem, I'm sure it wasn't wedding appropriate. But please do let me know about that poem if you happen to know, you know, maybe what it might have been. And also, I noticed something like that lady came up, grabbed his poem, and ripped a shard off of it and gave him the last piece. Like, she kept the majority of it, but gave him like a little shred of it. I'm not really sure what that was for. Probably ripping off the entirety of his poem. I'm not really sure about that. But then also, that dude comes up and takes the mic from him after they toast. So I thought that was pretty funny. This guy is just so ignorant, man. He deserves that L. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all we have today. We learned a lot. We learned that if you ever picked for a best man speech, I want you to do pretty much the exact opposite of what this guy just did. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like. Let's aim for 40 likes. And also, if you stayed till the end, I want you to leave the comment quality in the comment section down below, because I want to see who stayed till the end of this video. So anyway, guys, like I said, thank you all for watching. Make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.